straight on it. You know I'm equipped, I stay 2 steps ahead. Signing no deal, independent instead. If I can't buy it, then I can't afford it. You tried to rent it, that's why you got shorted. My windows tinted, you can't see in. He got lost trying to fit in the mix. Got took out trying to act like he rigged. How you loving that? Drive real fast when I put it in sport. I'ma do the dash for the cash, no short. He don't got a passport, he get moving. So my body a little sore. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Catch you a feet, I ain't caught him down bad. Got on my feet, I ain't going back broke. Rock all white, you wanna ski down the slope. I don't play with my new designer fit, but it look old. I ain't trying, I know it's a go.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning, or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution, the block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot.
They tried to me, want me. I won't be. I run and hit the corner. I'm headed for the border. Mix the with water. To my auntie, Hungary, I can't be. So I to my family, I hope they don't like they tryna win a Grammy. I hope it ain't an act like they tryna win an Emmy. I'm tryna get a nut, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater, I don't know how I can't breathe. Maybe it's the scuba dive air tank. Maybe it's to do it when they say I can't. Maybe it's the is what they say I ain't. But either way, I ain't taking that bait.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning, or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution, the block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer, cold when the wind blows, cold like December, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway. The block's definition of hot, I be a simile, I know the definition of
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about
No,
him?
I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you, you talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team.
I need you focused.
I am focused.
You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise.
I get it, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one, because I got this.
Adam's on the line for you.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, here?
I promise you. You'll be the first one to know.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
In the multiverse of my players, where does MP rank out of all of them?
That's an easy question, man. I would say I'm number one. I would say I'm number one. I would say I'm number one. I think I'm the most athletic my player. And I would definitely challenge any previous my player to a one-on-one.
There it goes.
Yeah, let's talk that talk.
New mode for NBA 2K24, my player versus my player.
Let's do it, honestly.
We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. At forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Powell in at the 5. Now, here is Irving. Up top, Durant. Goes up on the block. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Durant deciding where to go with it. Here's Warren. Goes back up.
Well, I love T.J. Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
I think one area we've clearly seen a marked improvement from T.J. Warren over his career is his willingness to take threes and to make them consistently. It's getting on par with that great mid-range game he has.
And he sinks the second. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
I think obviously they're hoping to establish the pace early. They're so much more efficient when they're able to get to their tempo game.
Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And you know, Doris, the uptick in Warren's long-range shooting has led to more minutes.
Well, it certainly gives a coaching staff confidence that will help with the flow of the offense. Defenders are forced to guard him on the perimeter. They can no longer sag and be in the gaps with him.
Dallas shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
First free throw is good. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets. But Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
Now, here is Irving. His last outing, 16 points for him, and it's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
Brooklyn basketball.
Substitution. A whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And the pass to Kleba. No good that time. Good defense by MP. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to Kleba. Outside, Walker. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 15. Pass to Hall. Into the hammering it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now, here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Walker kicks to Kleba. Offensive rebound. Oh, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
This is a smart kid who works hard, right? I mean, Powell draws the foul, gets to the line. Nicely done, young man.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
A 78%. Foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Here's Hall, and MP throws it down.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now, here's Walker. This game he had 12. Green kicks to Bullock. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bullock for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Curry passes to Hall. The pass to Watanabe. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside, Walker. And it's Bullock in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now, here's Green. 6 points for him. He kicks to Bullock. Shoots. Over to the wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Walker looking for an opening. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the wide open shot from Green. Pass to Bullock. Lets the 3 fly. Simmons pulls it in.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Hall passes to Watanabe. Back to MP. 3-pointer on the way. And he gets it back. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Green following the bucket by the Nets. And it's Bullock in the corner. Goes up the baseline. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bullock's got his second basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Hall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Now, here's Kleber. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
Home. And MP throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Walker kicks to Green. Outside, Walker. And here's Bullock from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Hall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
The Nets have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Left side, Walker. On the wing, Green. With 1 on the clock, and that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got 8 points.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving.
And your next U15.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the court for Dallas here in the second, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. At forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith. And it's Kleber in at the foul, roaming the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Edmund Sumner. MP against Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Kleber, no good. Despite the Nets shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Hardaway against MP. No good from 11 feet.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
A moment now to hear.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. Dallas, no good that time either. Nets trail by 8. There's the 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Passes to Hardaway. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, MP. Shoots a 3. Floats it up for MP. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Hardaway for 3. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. MP looking around. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And his defense is so valuable. Not many can bother that shot.
Substitutions on the court.
Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Hall. That shot misses. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. And that one's good. Green.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Banked in off the glass. Powell's got 8 points.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
The three from MP. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Watanabe. It's stolen by Green. Poked away and stolen by MP. On the wing, MP. The shot. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Powell with the steal. Pass break, Dallas. Got a piece of it. And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
MP outside. Lays it up off the glass. Hall's got 23.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Mavericks leading by 5. Walker the pass to Green. Here's Powell. Green kicks to Walker. Here's the pass to Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Boy, Powell is proving to be a handful inside. Does a good job utilizing his long arms to get the call.
So he comes up empty, missing both. The net shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Sumner passes to Hall.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green. Second personal foul. Penalty.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line. Hall. Stepping to the line.
And both free throws good for MP. And here are the Mavericks now. 3-point lead. Doncic right side. And here's Green outside. Timeout called, the Nets.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
The most confident fans in the land. Let's go. It's t-shirt time.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we read
54. 57.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first,
Substitution.
some changes. Hall's checked in for T.J. Warren, and Curry subbed in for Patty Mills. Dallas also making some changes. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green comes in for Hardaway, and Walker subbed in for Doncic. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. The guard set is Irving and Curry. And it's Hall in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. And here's Green outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Hall's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Wants to get it to KD and does. Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Ben Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Irving. Powell kicks to Walker. Fires for 3. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Hands it from downtown. Durant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Green outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hall. Here he goes. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Down low, trying to get something going. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
MP dishes to Curry. Back to MP. At the top of the key, Durant. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Thomas checked in for the Nets. And Dallas also making a switch. Berton has checked in.
And guys, we know that Kevin Durant, like most NBA players, has his off-the-floor pursuits away from the game. But the fact of the matter is, we know his priority is the game of basketball.
And they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Powell. Brooklyn's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Hall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. The officials are all over that one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
From deep, Green. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got his 6th rebound on the night. At 6. It's Thomas on the wing. He tries for 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. The Nets making a switch here. Warren's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Finney Smith's checked in. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside, Walker. Green against MP. And he banks in the layup. Green's got 14 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Irving passes to Hall. The shot's good. Hall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Walker, bounce pass. That one misses. Simmons with the defensive effort. MP outside. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 5. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Over Thomas. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And the footwork. Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. And stolen by MP. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And it goes down 2 points. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Dinwiddie passes to Walker. Now Green. Back to Walker. They need this. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Walker. Green left side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
The third quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth.
The Mavericks, 78.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Powell is out there with Hardaway. And it's Green. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Walker in at the point guard.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And the first one drops.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. And he gets it to go. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Kevin Durant, silky smooth. He's got the skill set of a guard, but the size of a center, and it allows him to dominate the paint.
Green against MP. And Walker kicks to Doncic. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Green's got 19 points.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Hall, and MP throws it down.
A really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Walker the pass to Green. Doncic outside. Top of the key. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir.
The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. Hall's got 12 points here in the second half. Doncic passes to Green. Pass to Walker. Shoots over Mills. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. MP outside. Right side, Kevin Durant. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Irving against Green. Right side, Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Dinwiddie checked in for Dallas. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. MP outside. Back to Mills. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Hardaway kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Now the feed to Powell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about. the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
Back to Doncic. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Hall. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating. Right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Hardaway for three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his third foul of the game. 13 foul. Brooklyn leading by 17. MP outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line.
And both free throws good for MP. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Going into...
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Dinwiddie outside. To the paint, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
I tell you, for a guy who's been a role player most of his career, Powell is scorching the Nets tonight.
Doncic with the steal. To Hardaway from past the arc. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by MP.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Mavericks trailed by 21. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
And the dunk by MP.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Are you looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo? Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete, that argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch. What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength. The Don has got that in his game.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a...
So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
Great game tonight. You really had to work on the offensive end.
Oh man, you know, man, my shots were falling tonight, mostly because my teammates were setting me up with some great.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't phrase it like that, Nate.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been...
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, a yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot.
They tried to me, want me hot. I won't be hot. I run and hit the corner hot. I'm headed for the border hot. Mix the with water hot. To my auntie, Hungary, I can't be. So I to my family, I hope they don't like they tryna win a Grammy. I hope it ain't an act like they tryna win an Emmy. I'm tryna get a nut, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater, I don't know how I can't breathe. Maybe it's the scuba dive air tank. Maybe it's to do it when they say I can't. Maybe it's the is what they say I ain't. But either way, I ain't taking that bait.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, a yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer, cold when the wind blows.
December, oh yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway.
The block's definition of hot, I be a simile. I know the definition of op, that be the enemy. I seen a lot of brothers get, God forbid, and get locked, cause they ain't tending me. Diaz, Buenos Dias, to senoritas. By the kiosk for fly Adidas, forever eating la comida. We lurking just to catch you lacking, like we on cheaters. Free us, rip us, long live us. We try to grab the plate of what the won't give us. Most of mine never had a Thanksgiving, so instead of giving thanks, man, taking what's given. You know what it is at the city. Girl, free to if you don't wear it wide. When it comes to paper, that's that I require. When it comes to power, that's that I desire. For real.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleep in the yawn and no whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is
really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer. Cold when the wind blows, cold like December, oh yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway.
Little really want at me. Look down, still doing up Cali. Gingerbread man can't catch me. No. Flexed up like they really move Pally. I don't want just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne.
I ain't never. She calm, so I added to the. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Madge try send me the addy. What's a right, then I left at the alley. Like Jay, you don't look too shabby. Jordy thing come from the valleys. Like, I just wanna give me that.
Yeah, miss, I really want. Baby, she. I made that. I tell her. She wanna tell me she love me. I tell her I'm cool, so I tell her. Yeah, my little. Nah, she didn't want to hate me. She like. Yeah.
Like Dre too forward, Dre too baited, Dre too nuff.
Like Dre too nice.
Keep on assuming I don't correct. I call you bluff.
Like I call you bluff.
Y'all think they're nice.
Y'all think they're nice.
You ain't buff.
Like you ain't buff.
You looking rough.
Like you looking rough.
So just give me the stuff.
Like give me the stuff. She moving forward, she ain't important. Give me the love. Like give me the love. Like I want something you got for me, baby. What's up? Like baby, what's up? I wanna, baby, let me.
She don't know what I'm about. Let me give you a heads.
Let me just give you the.
Yo, Dre the best. Dre the best. Say it with chest. Yo. She ain't under the rest. No, she ain't feeling no stress.
No.
I'm like, come here, baby. Sit on my lap, run your hand through my dreads.
She ain't not feeling me. Sit Felix, come like friend of me. Like Oliver Twist, she